Teacher Talking Sports, what does, what do, how we live. And when you name the best wide receivers in the NFL, a lot of people for their top two would name Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase. Of course, both of those wide receivers are from LSU. And there's another potential future superstar LSU wide receiver on the New York Giants, also the Jacksonville Jaguars. But we're going to focus on the New York Giants when talking about Malik Nabers. Well, Russell Wilson talked about Nabers with NFL Network's Mike Garafolo, and let's just take a listen. It was a long interview. We're just going to listen to the part where he speaks about Malik Nabers. Let's take a listen.
Malik Nabers. Obviously, we saw flashes last season of what he can be. You've played with a lot of great wide receivers. What can Malik Nabers be?
Oh man, Malik's a freak. His ability to get down the field, his ability to catch a hitch against the Colts and take it to the house, his ability in practice. His practice habits have been excellent, and that's just continuing to grow. It's continuing to spend. We spend a lot of time together, and he's asking a lot of great questions. We all flew out to.
I mean, it's good to hear that Nabers is picking the brain of a Super Bowl winning quarterback, lengthy career in the NFL.
We came out to San Diego, California, and we just got a lot of extra work in the summer too as well, and we spent a lot of one-on-one time, but also a lot of time together as a group. And I think a lot of that was really him asking a lot of questions about how to take care of his body, his mind, everything else, and we get to share that. He wants to be an all-time great, and he's got the ability to do it, and it's my job to help him get there.
All right, that's the main part I wanted you to hear. He wants to be an all-time great, and he's got the ability to do it, and it's my job to help him get there. Yes, for now, it is Russell Wilson's job. I mean, you see on that graphic right there, Nabers was a target hog last year, 170. You see most by a rookie since 1992. But, was productive with that. And, of course, didn't have the greatest quarterback play. Daniel Jones, Drew Lock, even Danny, who's the other quarterback? Oh, my gosh. Anyhow, 15 games last year for Nabers, 109 catches for 1,204 yards and 7 touchdowns. That was even with missing 2 games. Now, Tommy DeVito, oh my gosh, sorry guys. Yes, Tommy DeVito, what did he make? 1 or 2 starts last year for the Giants. So, yeah, definitely not the greatest quarterback play, but Nabers was still able to put up those numbers last year. You see the catch rate, 64.1%, not bad. Just 11 yards of reception. But again, the Giants weren't throwing the long ball often, and of course that's something Russell Wilson, yes, he's not seen in the light he was with Seattle for sure, but he could still throw a nice long ball. And we've heard Wan'Dale Robinson also talk about wanting to get more depth in his catches because his yards per reception is ridiculously low, and Darius Slayton could definitely stretch the field as well. But of course, as you know, the Giants also drafted Jackson Dart in the first round, making Russell Wilson seem like a placeholder. Now, they've talked about wanting Dart to have that redshirt year for the Giants, but when you look at their schedule, it's pretty brutal to start the year at Washington, at Dallas, versus the Chiefs, versus the Chargers, at the Saints, versus the Eagles, at the Broncos, at the Eagles, versus the Niners, at the Bears, versus the Packers, at the Lions, at the Patriots. Then we see versus Washington, versus home against Washington, Minnesota, at Las Vegas, home against Dallas to end this season. I haven't looked, but and I'm a Giants fan, let me make that clear. But, looking at their schedule, I know they have spreads for every game on the year already. I'm wondering how many of those games the Giants are listed as the favorite. I would say at the Saints week 5, but it is a road game. Chicago's a road game. New England's a road game. The Raiders week 17 is a road game. So, some of their lesser teams on paper, at least, those are road games. who's the presumptive worst team they're facing at home? The Cowboys, I guess. Niners are expected to bounce back a little bit. So nonetheless, a very tough schedule. So you have to wonder if Russell Wilson will remain the starting quarterback for long. What are your thoughts? Do you think Malik Nabers does have the potential to be an all-time great? How old is he? He is 21 years old, and for one more day, I could say that, because tomorrow he's turning 22 years old. But yes, Russell Wilson believes he could be an all-time great, and as long as he's their starting quarterback, he wants to help him reach that feat. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.